right, Eminem, Slim Shady, yo, super fun bass line to play, really easy. You're gonna get it in no time. And I am Finbar of Finbar Bass. Okay, so what are those bass videos all about down when you click on the YouTube text box right there? Well, bass playing is kind of a time of discovery, you know? It's like an adventure. You're learning new stuff all the time. You're increasing your chops. You're getting better, right? So we need to practice bass. And when we're practicing, you know, and learning all these different techniques, like through these videos, why not make it fun, right? I mean, that's great. If you can actually get better on the bass, you know, and learn all these different songs or techniques or whatever, and, you know, and have fun doing it instead of just doing it through, you know, repetitious, you know, study, then that's a fantastic thing, and that's fun. You're doing it through something that you love. You're doing it through music. And that makes it just so much easier to do and so much better. So don't forget, click on the clicker box right down there in the YouTube text box. I think it's really going to help you out. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to be on the D string. Hit the D string open. And this is all played very staccato. You know, while he's rapping, it sounds really good if you're not... If it's more... Just like that. So if you have some good muting skills, when you stop a note, you're not going to hear all other kinds of strings buzzing all over the place. So anyway, you got the open D. First fret of the D, and then third fret of the D. First finger so you can see where I am. Right, and then you're going to go, so that's third fret of the D, and then first fret of the D. So far if I do that slow, what you got right there is you're hitting the first fret of the D, and then open D. Just like that. Of course, you could hit this fifth fret of the A string, which would be a D, but just keep your hand in the same place. And after you hit that open string, you're going to want to mute it. Don't just let it ring out like that. And since it's open, you can't mute it just by picking your finger off the fret. So you're gonna mute it by placing this hand, your left hand, or if you're lefty, your right hand, right down on the string. Just put it down on there really nice and soft. You're not actually fretting a note. You're just keeping the note from ringing out. So far. Notice the muting. Just like that. And then, right, you're hitting the open G string now. And then the third fret of the A string. And if you're more comfortable, you can do the same thing here. Just hit that fifth fret of the D string, and then the third fret. You're going to end on the third fret of the A string. So, and that way is easier, because when you do it, when you hit the open G, you have to mute it at the same time you're hitting. See, this finger's coming down, and it's muting the G string at the same time you're plucking the third fret of the A string, the C note here. Right, so you got or just like that. And then if you want a little crescendo, if all the other people you're playing with are cool with this. So what you're doing there is basically you're running through the same motions, but you're just playing more notes. Just like that. All right, you got it, yo. Eminem, Slim Shady. Super fun song. I am Finbar of Finbar Bass. Don't forget, click on the YouTube text box right down there. Get those free lessons and on YouTube if you haven't gotten them already. Other than that, you could always subscribe to Finbar Bass. Have a bunch more lessons on there for you. Have fun with it, yo. Alright, Blink 182. Man, these guys are always so high energy. Freaking awesome. Excellent song. Very cool bass line. Really cool video, actually. Anyway, this is going to be called First Date. You're going to learn it. It's really easy. There's not a lot of parts. It's going to be super fun for you and super fast, and you're going to blow through it. Anyway, I am Finbar of Finbar Bass. I'm really excited to tell you about my 5 DVD bass collection I have coming out. It's called Epic Beginner Bass Mastery, and I'm going to give 2 of them away. Right? You guys have been really good to me. I love your comments. Really awesome requests that you send in all the time. So I kind of want to give back and just give a couple of them away. If you're kind of new to playing bass, these are going to be really fantastic for you. I go over all the basics you could possibly need to know for playing bass. Or if you're, a little more advanced and you've actually been playing for a little while, but you want to kind of take it to the next level, maybe you want to know where to go on the fretboard, or you want to sound more professional and just sound better, this is going to be a really fantastic product for you too. I talk about everything from the very beginning, where I talk about how to attack the bass with your plucking hand, the techniques for doing that. I talk about all the fretting tools that you need, your hammer-ons, your pull-off, your vibrato, your slides, all that kind of stuff. All the basics. Goes all the way up into even some beginning music theory, more advanced stuff like slapping and popping, if you want to know that stuff. But I don't just say how to slap and pop, I say how to do it in such a way that you're going to sound good. You're not going to sound like it's the first time you're ever slapping and popping, right? It's going to teach you how to mute the strings while you're doing that and just how to sound really good. Again, I go over a little bit of music theory, talk about not just the major scale but the minor scale, the harmonics, everything. Everything's packed in there. If you want to learn more about it, just click on the link right down there. That's going to go to a sweet page with a preview video where you're going to be able to, check it all out. So I'm going to be giving away those 2 sets, and the way that we're going to work this is I'll leave the comments open for this video, and all you have to do is write in your comment what your favorite Finbar bass video is. That's all you need to do. And in 2 weeks, it'll be randomly selected. 2 actually of those comments will be randomly selected. I'm going to give 2 of these 5 DVD sets out. And don't forget, I will ship them to you anywhere in the world. So anywhere on the planet you are, you'll get it. They're going to be all yours. Thanks so much, and let's roll up on into the lesson. All right, the first thing you're going to hear in this here song So what's going on there, you are going to be on the 3rd fret of the A string to the 5th fret of the A string, here to here. And then, very simple, 3rd fret of the D string to the 5th fret of the D string. And you just repeat. And it's, the tempo of the song is pretty quick, so you're going to do 8th notes, 8 notes per measure. Just like that. For the verses, you're going to be on the 3rd fret of the A string once again. And you're going to hold that for 2 measures, actually, so 16 notes. Then you're going to go to this 3rd fret of the E string, and then the 1st fret of the E string. So I'll do it slow. See, it's just 8 hits here and here on the 3rd fret of the E and 1st fret of the E. And you're going to be doing 2 measures or 16 hits on the 3rd fret of the A string. And that repeats. And then in the chorus, you're going to be hitting the 3rd fret. This is pretty cool. 3rd fret of the A string. Just like that. 3 hits. Then 3 hits on that 2nd fret of the A string. So you got... Then you got measure of 8th notes on the open A, just like that. And then you're going to go 4 hits on the 1st fret of the E, and then 4 hits on the 3rd fret of the E. So if I did that all pretty slow. Just like that. And then the next part, you're doing the same exact thing, but instead of doing like that, you're just going to hit the just normal 8 hits on the 3rd fret and the 2nd fret of the A. So you got... See, it's the same thing there, but instead of, you're actually hitting just like that. So if I play that whole thing pretty slow. Just like that. And whether that part repeats just depends on what part of the song you're in. When you hear a little bridge come in, a little bridge part there, you're going to be doing the same thing as the intro. You're on the 3rd fret and 5th fret of the A, 3rd fret and 5th fret of the D, just like we did. Then a little bit later on in the song, you're going to have another little bridge or interlude. You're on the 3rd fret of the A string. Yeah, notice you're not hitting 8th notes there. Well, you are hitting 8th notes, but not full measures of 8th notes. You're hitting 7 notes. Right, so that's 3rd fret of the A, open E, 1st fret of the E, 3rd fret of the E, but only 7 hits, not 8. All right, First Date, Blink-182, fantastic. I know you're going to enjoy playing that quite a bit, as I do. Anyway, I am Finbar of Finbar Bass. Don't forget to click that link right below there. Check out the page with the preview video for my 5 DVD set. And don't forget to comment. Like I said, the comments are going to be left open. All you got to do is put in your favorite Finbar Bass video right on there. And who knows, maybe you'll get selected randomly and win the 5 DVD set. Bam! Thank you so much for listening. And I am Finbar Bass. And have fun with that, yo. Good luck.